October 16th, 1858, Cardiff, New York. George Hull stands with his hands clasped behind his back as farm workers scrape soil from a stone body emerging from the earth. The figure is impossibly long, nearly 10 feet from head to heel, its ribs carved deep, its hands folded in a posture that feels deliberate and ancient. Hull watches the faces around him shift from curiosity to awe, and he says nothing. He understands that belief needs space to breathe. By noon, a crowd gathers, and by dusk, the story spreads. A giant has been found buried beneath American farmland. Preachers arrive, quoting Genesis. Skeptics argue about sediment and age. Photographers set up heavy tripods and glass plates to capture the scene. The camera clicks, and a moment is frozen. A man beside a body too large to ignore scale, dissolving certainty. This photograph will travel far because the century is hungry for proof. Photography is new and trusted, and the world is expanding faster than explanation. Railroads cut through wilderness, newspapers race each. Other science has not yet closed its doors to wonder. When people see a giant beside ordinary men, they believe the lens cannot lie. Across the 19th century, similar images appear. Excavation pits revealing massive, formed soldiers. Posed beside towering skeletons, crowds dwarfed by bodies. Pulled from earth or displayed under tents. The images circulate through lecture halls and traveling exhibitions. Each one whispers the same question. Were humans once larger than we are now? Some of these giants are deliberate fabrications, like Hull's creation carved from gypsum to test faith and fraud. Others rely on forced perspective, where camera angles stretch bodies beyond reality. Some depict real people living with gigantism whose conditions were not yet understood. Their lives turned into spectacle because medicine lacked language and compassion. The stakes grow as belief clashes with order. Museums begin forming rules. Archaeology demands method. Newspapers demand verification. The industrial age tightens. Its grip measuring bodies, standardizing heights, defining normal. Giants become inconvenient anomalies in a world learning to categorize everything. By the 1870s, medical science identifies hormonal causes for extreme height. Acromegaly and pituitary disorders replace legends. Curiosity cabinets close their doors, and institutions replace wonder with labels. The photographs do not vanish, but their meaning changes. The giants disappear not in fire or secrecy, but in silence. Refiled, reinterpreted, explained, until mystery loses its market. A world once wide enough for myth becomes precise and narrow. Yet the images endure, men standing beside something that feels larger than life. They remind us of a moment when the past still felt immense and unexplained, and when belief stood just one photograph away. The giants fade because certainty arrives, and with it the quiet understanding that the world may not be shrinking, but our willingness to imagine it as vast once did.